Welcome to the Recipe Video Game Podcast. I am your host, The Red Knight, and you might be wondering, wait, weren't we just here? And yeah, we back. Out of nowhere, Nintendo basically announced his live stream, and when it went up, it was looking like it was just focused on Smash Brothers, but then they actually tweeted that they're going to show off at the start of this Super Mario Wonder. So I'm excited to see that. It already started. I was behind a bit because for some reason my PC decided to crash once I went live the last time. But yeah, we here now, and as you know, I loved what I saw in the direct the other day, and I'm excited now to see what they will be offering here. So yeah, let's get into it right now. Might be a few seconds before it kicks off, but yeah, we are back, man. They put out a ton of screenshots for this game, some details. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right, let me set up properly right here. All right, let me make sure everything good. Cool.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live.
Cool.
I'm joined by my wonderful friends, Riona, Kendra, and BK. Yes, so you might be wondering, what are we playing?
We are wondering. We are.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And if you're also wondering,
So yeah, if y'all watching this live right now, I'm gonna be a bit behind. So y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all can choose to watch along with me or keep going with the live. It's all good. I'm only a few minutes behind.
Flower Kingdom. That is the setting for this new game. And Mario and his friends are going to be helping Prince
This is kind of
Florian
low, right?
stop Bowser from using the power of wonder.
If it's too low, let me know in the chat. I'll put it up.
Said, Kendra, why don't we go ahead and show our first course?
Sweet, yeah.
Cool.
So
I'm surprised they don't have the red switch there. They probably don't have a model yet. If they did, I'm sure they would have put it there.
First time you've ever been able to play Daisy.
Daisy.
Mario game.
I saw one of the producers said basically when he played Mario back in the day, he had two girls and daughters, and they
Had things to say to
would
me.
fight over playing as Peach. So he was like, when he got a chance, he was gonna put Daisy in it,
All over the place.
and he knows that we're all happy she's in it. I'm like, yeah, she should always be included.
Around you.
Daisy, Rosalina. If Rosalina ain't in this game, I'm like, that's a mess.
Sometimes he might give you tips.
Like, cause this game is crazy. I want to see Elephant Rosalina. Rosalina should always be the secret character in Mario games. I don't care. I don't care. Or unlocked from the start, but the way I see it is she should always be in the games.
So fun. As you can see, I can use my trunk to attack.
Look how good this
multiple
looks.
blocks at a time.
I love the graphics to this game.
He does look serene, huh?
The funniest thing for me is seeing people post new Super Mario Brothers pictures and then they post pictures of this game. And I get why they do it. It's because, we were stuck in the same style for so long versus Mario 1, 2, 3, World. Like, those all had different art styles. And then when 2D Mario finally came back, we kind of was stuck. But I'm like, yeah, this is what I expect from a new Mario game that's not part of the new series. I expect a new art style and everything.
Poplins are the subject.
Dude, there's so much cool stuff, like the stand-ins, so when you die, you could, use those to come back. You saw her squeeze through? Oh, man, it's so alive. I love the little particles in the sky.
And it's so colorful, which I love.
They talking about the same thing, how colorful it is.
Really exciting part of the game. So
Even, like, making this graphic that you see right here, it was, like, I mean, I had so many options to make it just cool as hell, and I picked some cool pics, but there's still cool, other cool pictures out there, too. It's just, like, every frame of this game is gorgeous.
Sometimes they change the environment around you. Sometimes they change you, the player character, into something unexpected.
Dude, the best part about the Wonder Seed switching things up is the fact that it could really change up the gameplay. Like, that's so cool. It's a power-up that affects you, but not like in a way that the other ones do, where you get an ability, now you pressing a button to do something cool. Well, no, it does do that too, because it has the stretching up and down. So it does that too. It just has many purposes, which is crazy. So it does do what other power-ups do, but sometimes it actually changes the level design. You know what I mean? The gameplay, camera angles, it's just wild. It's just wild. I was watching the gameplay clips from the website, and they had a little bit of the gameplay of the top-down section that they showed Luigi running around yesterday, and I was just like, man, that's so good. And it was exactly what I said too with the blue boxes moving on the grid. Like, those are gonna affect you in 2D or in the top-down style. That's just good game design. So good.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention also the Wonder Seed was the thing that I grabbed at the very end of the sequence that caused.
Oh, I wanted to see the menu.
And you're gonna want to grab those throughout the game.
We'll see if they're hiding it or if they're just not showing it just because.
I'm going to hop over
We'll see.
to what's called called a badge challenge. So we have a new mechanic in the game. They're called badges. It's basically wearable power. You put them on, and you are able to you get new abilities. And
So they're not showing the badges. I wonder if it's because they have 100% file, and they're like, we're gonna show stuff, but we can't show this. That would be funny. I love the Mario colors he's wearing, the red and the blue suit.
I'm hopping back. I'm like, this is
I would say
really
this dude is like
important.
Wario, and you got Luigi, and then the all black. I mean, I guess that doesn't really represent any Mario character, really, right?
Are you holding?
I'm like,
We'll just say it's Nabbit. No, I don't know. Nabbit's purple though.
Right, because Blue Toad is kind of mellow, and Yellow Toad is like 5 cups of coffee.
Me.
Yeah.
Totally
The
me
Peach
right
cup,
now.
the Mario cup, the Luigi cup, and the
so now
Yoshi
I'm entering
cup.
into this badge challenge level. So for this one,
Wall
I've
climb,
got what's called the
jump.
wall climb
Jump against the
I'm
wall.
gonna show you how it
Okay.
functions, but I do. So these challenges are kind of an opportunity for you to try out the new badge.
Oh,
They do-
so the little
there
challenges
are,
to try out.
progressive
So
levels
basically,
to
the
badge
challenges are like,
So if you're looking for
it's just
um,
tutorial
one
levels,
challenge
but
you
as
go through,
challenges, which is
you
pretty
play
damn good.
those and try to complete
I
them.
think naming the challenge makes it feel
They really do.
more fun to people to do because
Yeah.
it's like you're not learning, you're not learning. You're
Straight up
you're
the
instead,
wall,
you know, you're playing the
and
game.
then
This is a
I'm
challenge.
gonna time this.
There you go. Well
Wait.
done.
Look at that.
Okay, okay. So how many times can you
Up once,
bounce off
and
the
then
wall?
I
Is it
bounce
one
off the
grabbing and
wall
a kick?
again.
That's what it looks like so far.
No,
Bang,
it's
bang,
when you're
kick.
playing
Yeah.
Treehouse courses, you can have many
So basically, you grab on and then kick off of it. That's cool.
Play styles, so you want to figure out how
And you got to get the top in order to get the Wonder Seed from this little guy.
many fun ways.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
cool. That's
You
cool.
go through and unlock the different ones, and you'll find.
If you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, this was a Patreon exclusive edition right here, live stream. Yesterday was up for everybody. That stream,
Maybe you switch to
the
Toad.
direct
You'll
reaction.
go
This
probably
one
the best
is
day of that Toad's life.
Patreon exclusive.
Biggest vertical leap that Toad's ever had.
Leave no toad behind.
Well, if you're watching it right now, it's not no more. It was though.
Rihanna,
Just
yeah,
know that.
you wanna play?
I would love to.
We're hopping into 2
Oh, drop the other controller. I saw that
I'm
happening.
gonna play as Peach this
My
time.
reflexes was already trying to catch it. I'm like, yo, I ain't there.
And we're heading
I ain't
on to the
there.
next level, and we're gonna change. So now that we've introduced badges, we're going to start using them in the levels. And for this one, we're going to use what's called the crouching high jump.
So they're not gonna show us
So
the
for
menu
that
screen.
one,
That's cool.
it's,
I don't mind.
People who play
And we kind of saw some already, you know, in the actual
it
in the,
looks very similar to
presentation
the,
yesterday,
power-up jump that you can do
in the
Super
direct.
Mario Brothers 2. And you crouch down, and then you
I saw the game's already #1 on Amazon. I keep seeing this narrative of people like, oh, people who think this game isn't gonna do well. Like, who thinks that? Like, legitimately, who thinks that? Even the people who claiming that, they know they just probably just trolling on the internet. They're lying. Like, who thinks that? It's like anybody thinking Mario Kart 8 wasn't gonna be a success. That was just weird. I know that was a real thing. We all remember the Polygon thing, but I don't think nobody's doing that today with anything Mario, especially not this game. Like, you could look at this game and you could just see, okay, yeah, that's a 20 million seller. Everybody and their moms know that this is gonna be literally a giant mega hit.
There you go. Yeah,
I said biggest game of the year.
So as you can see with the drill power up, I'm able to
Come on, you got
go down into the
Peaches,
ground.
Peaches,
I can
Peaches,
also go
Peaches,
up into the
Peaches,
ceiling and
playable,
like that.
and Daisy.
And I can
That's a
go
winning
underneath
formula.
these dual blocks and bust them open.
And I'm glad that they kept Nabbit in, because that was a new character introduced in the 2D series, so keep him in the 2D series. I love it. I love it.
Here we go.
I
Here
think
we
it's
go.
awesome.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Thank you.
There we go.
All right, now
This
I
little passage.
Luigi. I saw the comparisons that Game Explain made also of the voice actor. We good, man. We in great hands.
But, yeah,
But
you
I
can
would
see
have
as
never had, like, I
crouch
would have always
down,
said, we don't got to worry
I'm
about
able to do
Mario
this,
voice,
and it's
future
kinda cool
voice.
too, 'cause when you have the drill power up,
Because-
I go into the ground. Oh,
Oh.
hey, hello, we got some friends. So this
An
is the
online
first
player jumped in.
opportunity to talk
You know what's
about
cool
the
is that you could be locally playing and then two friends could
So
jump
we've got
in.
a couple of friends
That's
playing,
fire.
with us at the moment, and
That's cool as
we're able
hell.
to put down these little things, which are called standees.
The
We're
standees,
also doing
like,
some little
I wonder if the standees only works for you, or does it work for your people too? Because if it does, then that's
I
cool.
would love if one of them.
Especially, oh, okay, I see what it's doing. Oh, so you can come to life
Okay.
by touching Peach.
So actually,
Why was it
there we
specific
go.
to Peach? Is
So
it because
now
they're
they
together
online have put down a
on the
standee,
same console?
And that is going to enable us to basically, if one of us falls down here,
Okay.
what Rihanna was trying to show.
Let's see, let's
is
see.
that I
Okay,
can
so Mario brought
actually
Peach back.
come back
Cool
by
as
using one of
hell.
those standees. And I'm I'm now also gonna grab this drill power up, which one of the
Cool
online-
as hell.
online players
Oh,
us.
you had the wheel. What was the music for? I found out they about to have Fortnite dances in
Another
Mario.
cool thing is when you're playing solo and you
That'll
have
be
online
hilarious.
functionality turned on,
This is sick.
you can have people come in and they can leave those standees, and then you'll have the ability to resurrect yourself in that way. So it's just super handy. And I'm
This is
glad
sick.
you're able to show that.
I want to take a minute to talk about.
I love these crystals breaking. I love the way they shine too. The way the color just changes on them. Shit is
So good, right?
top notch stuff. Like this is so beautiful.
Here, come a little
Fat,
closer. Yeah.
fat Luigi. He was stuck in there. Couldn't move.
There we go. Coming with me.
This game makes you laugh when you just watching it, dude. Imagine when you playing
Teamwork.
it.
Teamwork.
You can probably break these more easily with your drill power up, but
Yeah.
I can
Oh yeah, Peach was ripping through this with the drill. Luigi looks all mad as an elephant. Yo, the elephant is mad cute, dude. Like I don't understand. Like I truly don't understand. How do we not have amiibos, bro? Like that's crazy.
I do love that they
That's
have
crazy.
going on. They're sometimes commenting on your gameplay, but sometimes they're just being rescued and very grateful.
Sick the way she went up the wall and got all the coins. These guys, man.
I really like
Nintendo was like, yo, let's make new thwomps that go in every direction. We kind of already made them go in every direction in the Galaxy games and stuff, but let's actually make a thwomp that, it points. Like, look, I'm going in this direction now. It's cool. And then it does like a ram, ram, ram. Oh, messed up. Messed up.
That's okay.
Mind blown.
One thing I want to point out too, we haven't been able to show it yet, but some enemies can actually land on your head when you have the drill, and it'll take them out. So.
Oh, so if they jump on
We'll show
you,
that
the
later,
drill
but
protects you.
now-
That's cool.
Wonder.
All right, so what's the
Talking
one?
about
The
this one is
oh
different.
shit, a big one. Oh, you gotta find the
Okay,
perfect
I'm
spot. Now you gotta go that way.
I made a huge mistake.
Oh,
You got this. You got this.
Oh,
Go
God.
down.
I'm going for all of it.
Get all those coins.
Give
Get
me
all
them points.
yo, that's so fun,
Sorry, I'm not.
No,
dude. And the
I'm missing
color
some
is
of the
insane. The
flavor.
dust falling down and everything. The background has mad character, like the film in the background.
That coffee.
Well, it looks like a film. It's more like a warning sign.
Like,
I got some power coins, but
It's
But it's like a film strip
no,
though.
get him, get him, get him.
I'm gonna.
Told Luigi go get them,
Oh, you got
Here,
this.
here, you got him. Yeah, grab
and
your
Luigi
power.
went to get him too, and got destroyed.
Yeah. Whee.
Man, put that
Nice.
one and put up in real.
This is so cool, yo. The way players jumped in.
The item reserve. Like if we both pick up power ups, they'll go into there, and then we can.
Oh, the super jump up with the drill. That was sick.
All right, y'all.
I love the way when they came out the pipes too. Luigi first, you saw both hands come out, him peek,
We're gonna do
and then he
this.
jumped out.
We're
Just
gonna
in
do this.
case.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this shit is hard.
Gotta go.
Said we're gonna use a standee just in case. Yeah, you know this is hard.
Time. Okay.
Okay, run, run.
That's cool. We could get Celeste level difficulty.
Good job.
Yo, superhero pose looks so sick.
I took the safe road.
Luigi,
I'm
like,
oh,
that's so
no.
sick.
It's gonna- So that is a thing you can do when you've got the drill power up. You can, go into the ground and just pass by enemies if you want.
Strategic
Which-
retreat.
Here.
Okay,
why don't
okay, you're gonna go that
What did the
way.
Yoshi egg just do?
You know, maybe I'll come with you.
You want it?
You got.
No.
You got.
You're right too. Oh no.
You got this. Go. Go. Jump. Jump.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was not scared at all. That's
Sick.
Time.
Sick.
Steady hands.
Look at the cloud in the background.
Yes. There we go.
Nice.
They got the same shape as this thing right here. That's so cool.
Well done.
And you see it moving too. Like,
Teamwork.
it's not like it's just a static image. Like, you see stuff moving back there. It's so nice. So
Got it
nice.
figured out.
All right, we did it.
Yay.
We made it.
Wonderful.
On to the next.
I'd like to play.
Yes, please do. So BK is going.
Can
to
I get
play
that background when y'all done with it so I can put it back here? You know what I mean?
Welcome.
I can feel the wonder.
I could feel the wonder.
All right, so I'm gonna beat Mario this time.
You know, every review is gonna be like, this game is wonderful.
Combo.
I do love that.
It'll fill your mind with wonder. I've done that already like 3,000 times. It's hard not to do that because
Yoshi works a little.
I feel like those are words we usually use with Mario games.
Yoshi
Wonderful.
but also doesn't take damage. Power also work on
Fills your mind with wonder. We've been saying that with Mario games every single time they flip the script on us.
Just the way
It
was
just makes you
written.
wonder what crazy thing you gonna do.
So now we're hopping into a level with yet more enemies.
Cool.
More new enemies specifically. This one is called the Skedaddler.
Skedaddler, which is, I mean, it reminds me of Nabbit. It's like Nabbit became cool, and then
So
the
we
Skedaddler
are
happened. You know what I mean?
wearing
Like,
the high jump badge.
that's
And
crazy.
Some players again might recognize the inspo, retro inspo here. So this is like.
You got
kind of
Yoshi,
similar
Mario
to-
riding Yoshi, which is a
kind of
beautiful
similar to
thing.
the Luigi jump from Super Mario Brothers 2.
The fact that Yoshi could carry,
I'm
you
sure
know,
we'll ride-
big ass elephant Mario is cool as hell too. It just shows how powerful he is. We know Yoshi's an OP character. He ain't Kirby levels, but Yoshi is,
Yoshi gets a pretty
you know, a
crazy jump.
beast.
There we go.
Come on, you swallow, you know, your enemies and gain abilities in a sense from them, whether it's a flame or something like that, or being able to just catch things and then spit it back like you just did. That's a beast right
Cool
there.
animation too to see them like running, and you can actually see them like fearing its.
I like the little flutter that Mario does in the air.
Seriously, I love
When he's-
the way this
when he's
game
falling down.
is just so lighthearted
Mad funny.
and, like, you know, silly in the best
It's like his
way.
movements are chunky, you know what I mean? Then
It
they
makes me
they
smile
match
every time I
the
play.
character
I've been playing
perfectly,
it
the
quite a
character
bit.
model.
Yeah, the
I love it.
expressions are always so fresh and unique. Like when Yoshi has something in its mouth.
I wonder what that Wonder Seed's gonna do.
If you want to-
I kind of look at the game level, like the game, like the level, and then think what game design
I'm gonna take a
thing is gonna happen when you press the Wonder Seeds. Now I see all these vines right here, right? Which looks like the warp pipes, like they go through the actual ground. That's cool as hell. Well, there's no warp pipes there, so it's probably gonna be when you press this, a bunch of vines coming out the ground.
You know, it offers you
When you
different
set the Wonder Seed off in this level. Oh, look at him pushing the pipes.
Look at that.
Also, yeah, as the elephant, my ability to push things, I am strong. I'm so strong.
She's like, I am strong.
Now you could push those pipes though regularly, just without the elephant.
What happens if Yoshi gets one? Let's see.
Even if you
Nothing.
aren't an elephant
Oh,
person,
Mario took it.
stuff, it's just as elephant, you're super buff.
I think if Yoshi gets it, it'll just turn into some coins,
Okay,
some
yes, run.
points.
Oh!
Oh!
Well, you got the other one.
You know, I'm like, all right, fine.
Well, you gotta be
I love that they got it. You know they got it with Y to run, B to jump,
Here we
A
go.
to call your power up,
There we go.
which is good because I've always played Y and B mode. Well, not always because originally it was A and B, but Y and B is always the way to go on the diamond shape of the SNES face buttons.
There we go.
For me, I know other people like B to A,
All right.
Beautiful.
which is cool.
All those stars.
Wait, hop on my back. We'll do this tag team.
Okay. Whoa.
There you go.
I said B to A. I mean
Satisfying the sound
X to A nowadays. Look at the stars falling out the sky. So that's what happened here.
Give me that one.
Got him.
That's quite a visual.
But now when I'm Elephant Man, I want to break all that stuff and try to push the pipe since I could. Well, this is the end of the level.
Yeah, come on.
No. Oh, teamwork make the dream work. Wonderful.
It's fine. We're doing fine. Yoshi's been doing lunges and squats. Yeah, they're very strong.
And they all did the taunt, all three of them. Mario, goddamn. Oh, wet the little man.
Now it's about time to.
I was gonna say, you know, his goddamn tusk was still full. Not the tusk, the goddamn trunk.
Totally about
So we're gonna switch over.
They just switching up controls.
this. Okay. That was so cool to see just how that all worked.
I like seeing Mario and Yoshi.
I want to be surprised by these levels, but it don't even matter. Like I already think, you know, like they almost certainly gonna make more stages and sell them. It's such an easy thing to do. Well, let me not say it's easy, because you got to design background, story, all that stuff, marketing, everything when you roll that stuff out. What I mean is, it's just easy money to build on what you have here and do like a new Super Luigi U thing.
I know. I'm like, that's a big question.
Sell that to the masses. The dream would be, for me,
Yeah.
Donkey Kong DLC.
Like such a new energy to it.
That's what I would love to see.
Oh, that was it.
Imagine being able to play as Donkey Kong in this game.
We're in the level and we're ready to go. I know that was a big question. Wasn't it?
It was.
Did we put on the correct badges?
Oh no, we've got to hop out.
They put it on different badges.
But when with the elephant power up, you get water in your trunk. and you throw it at enemies like a Goomba, it doesn't defeat them. They just kind of like, whoa.
Oh, so it splashes them when you hit the enemy while you got water in your. All right, that's cool in your trunk. That's cool.
Rihanna, do you want to
Oh,
this badge?
yes. So since we're all playing local multiplayer, we're all going to use the same badge, which is my favorite badge, which is the parachute cap badge.
Yes.
Wait, so when you play, the way she worded it implied that when you play locally, y'all all use the same badge automatically.
Like I said, fashion's.
Look at that
Very, very
enemy, yo.
This is also a brand new enemy called the Bull Rush.
Man, I just got rammed.
Man, cool. It's like a bully.
It's a hazard. It's a hazard.
But it's cool to see, like, they could have easily had a bully there, you know, but they decided with this Mario game to really move it from the Mushroom Kingdom to the Flower Kingdom. And that means, oh, new enemies and stuff like that. And that's how you get that. But when he crashes into the wall, he looks all cute.
Wait for me.
And then they just bodied him.
Alright, I'm back.
Come on.
Whoa. There's a
Oh,
lot
Luigi
going
with
on.
the cat. Love
I
it.
want to use these
Love it.
caps all the time.
Oh yeah, there's an invisible character block.
Alright, we're all on here.
We're
Last
going.
This is the first time I've
You made it.
made
You
it.
made
Oh,
it.
this is a big day for Luigi.
Aw. Good
You
job.
got Nabbit in here.
Yay.
Teamwork. Teamwork.
Drill Mario.
Luigi.
Yo!
Yeah.
I just realized Toad is
Wait for me.
like a Mario Maker Toad.
I have to collect all the coins. I can't help myself.
This is why I like playing
Wait,
Splendor.
when did this? Oh, he probably got a fire ability, so that's his color.
Bull Rush to cap.
Since when?
Yeah, so we've had a couple of these pop up, these invisible character
He
blocks.
look like Mario
They
Maker
show up
Toad on fire.
as the character that it's correlated to.
That's
but
cool
they
as hell.
actually still they're still
Wait,
present,
what the hell?
just
What
not
color
that
was
character.
Toad before? Was he that? I don't remember him being this color. Or am I crazy?
Just
Just
above us
forgot.
here
It's been
is
that
a
long.
very,
Nah, that's new. It has to be new.
conspicuous looking, sparkling bit of
sure
blocks.
it's nothing. I'm
So some of the wonder flowers are kind of hidden.
Wait,
We're gonna.
I'm really trying to remember. I don't remember right now. It's crazy.
Right
Yo, I like the way it jumps.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened here? Oh, the Stampede level.
Oh.
Now that you have the crown.
Run!
Boy.
Oh my god.
I didn't even notice those were the dudes from the Stampede.
Over there.
They're so cute now looking at them.
I was worried about that verse.
Oh,
no. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
That camera angle made you think you were falling, but you were good. That's crazy.
No, you're still down.
I
You're down
think I might. There we go.
I got
Damn, nobody jumped for them purples. That hurt.
Goalpost.
Jump for the purples. There you go.
Oh wait.
I think I was like looking at Luigi rather than myself.
Yeah.
I was like, where am
Jeez.
I? Where
Hard
am
not to look.
I? Woo. Oh my God.
What happens if you don't grab that and run this way
Run
and end the level?
Oh, we lost someone.
See, there's things I want to try now
It's a
because
very
seeing this, it's like,
that goal pole is like.
that's interesting.
Yes.
Yo, this pole is mad long.
Hi.
Imagine because there's so many characters and the elephant on it, it falls over.
Awesome.
If it was 4
We
elephants.
made it.
Yay.
We
She
somehow
just
survived,
breaks.
All of us. You made it
We
through.
did it.
Find all the options.
How wonderful.
All right, so that is the end of the segment or our show for today. Once again, I didn't mention. So Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
They gave us a little bit.
Wonder comes out October 20th. So just something for that.
I don't mind though, because like I said, I didn't want to see all the levels and stuff like that. I know they weren't going to show all of them, but I still want to be surprised by most.
See you soon.
I think I'm pretty much, like done watching Wonder stuff. Like, I just want the game now. 1,000%. So, yeah. I said, let's let this rock a little bit. Man,
Welcome to the Flower Kingdom, a not
that
so
direct
distant
feed.
land.
I mean,
just
even
beyond
not in
the
direct feed, the
Mushroom
game looks
Kingdom.
gorgeous, but it just looks beautiful.
Mario
You
and
know,
friends were
the game's
invited
always
here
look better
by
when
the
we get them on our
benevolent
TV
Prince
too.
Florian.
That shit gonna look clean.
But Bowser, the king of the Koopas,
Wait.
had other plans. With just a single touch of the mysterious Wonder Flower,
The mysterious touch.
Bowser merged with Prince Florian's castle.
Sick. Look at those piranha plants, man. Like, the way they made this so epic, especially when he comes over like that, like that shit. That's why I put that right there in the image. That's epic. This dude went in the house. Run. They don't really look like there's anywhere to run. This goddamn whole place looks like
Thanks to his newfound
it's
power,
green and everything. Being an
chaos
upside
spread
down or something.
across the land. Now, it's up to Mario and friends to stop Bowser.
Mario and
save
friends.
the Flower Kingdom.
And then they tagged along.
In this presentation, we'll go over what's new in
Man, I'm
Mario's
super excited
latest
for this
2D
game.
side-scrolling adventure, the Super
And
Mario
like I was saying,
Brothers
I don't know
Wonder
how
Game.
anyone will ever doubt
Let's
this
jump in.
game's sales or anything like that. Even people doubting like this being a contender for Game of the
This
Year
is
is weird
the
to me.
Flower
Like
Kingdom.
I
It's made up
don't
of 6
understand.
distinct worlds
Like
that
this could
circle
easily
the
be Game
Petal
of the Year.
Isles, making a total
It
of
could easily
7
be Game of the
areas
Year
to
for me.
explore.
I know that for sure. People will be
Your
like, oh, but what
adventure
about
begins
at the
among
Achilles and stuff
tubular
like that? I'm
hills
like
of
that
Pipe
too.
Rock Plateau.
Why not?
Once you get past the
It's Mario.
freezing foot of the mountain, you'll be aiming for new heights.
I think the easy,
and rock-hot peaks.
choice would be, oh yeah, family game at that
Many
award show.
trials await amidst the picturesque scenery and radiant cascades of shining falls.
But we'll see.
Traverse
I don't really,
multiple islands.
I don't really worry myself
Dive
about
into the sea.
publications Game of the
And
Year
spelunk through
or even their
caves in the
reviews and
heart
stuff
of
like
the
that. That's why I
Flower
like seeing
Kingdom,
people
the
go crazy
Petal
over the
Isles.
Starfield
There's
reviews.
also an arid desert
Like,
with white sand as
like
far as the eye can
IGN giving
see.
it a 7. I'm
An
like, yeah.
uncanny forest
I
lined
don't
with
care.
giant mushrooms.
Everybody on
A
both
scorching
sides
hot
are
world
ridiculous.
full of
IGN
molten
defending
magma
themselves by showing,
and more.
an
Rich
old
variety
tweet
of
of
courses await
Forza.
in each world.
I think it's just weird.
Move around
Like,
the
why
map
y'all
in
feel
each
the need
world
to
to
defend
select a
yourselves
course.
like this? And then people pulling up receipts on dude
You
being
can
like
even walk freely through
anti-Xbox.
open areas you find.
and talking
In
about,
these
yeah, I'm
spaces,
glad I'm
if
done,
you're
you know,
not quite
reviewing
ready
this
to
game.
take on
Now
a
I can go play
particular
something I actually
course,
want to play
you can
and
try a
stuff like
different
that.
one
Like, I don't know.
instead.
Like, there's been a lot of
Play them
narrators. I really
in
don't
any
care,
order you
like,
like.
enough to be bothered by it. It's
Once
like,
you
it's
play the
IGN's review.
course,
So
you can
what?
quickly
When
come back
when
to it
Games
through the courses
when
menu.
GameSpot
It's
gave
an easy way to find the ones you want to play
Twilight
again.
Princess an 8 back in the day, 8.5 or something like that. I think Jeff
While in
Gerstmann,
courses,
right?
you might notice some
Used to be a
talking
giant bomb.
flowers. Get
Like
close
he
and
gave that game an 8.5. People were so mad about it, and I'm like,
pretty sunset.
listen, well, I was like, yeah,
Don't talk to
whatever.
you.
Like, I
Liven
didn't really
it up.
mess with that
Your
website like that, so I didn't really care because I was like, I don't really mess with that publication. They don't speak for everybody, and I'm like, it still got all these good reviews. Why am I focused on this one bad one? But then, you know, fast
Share
forward,
your water
and that's just the way it is in the world. People will focus on the most littlest negative thing and try to blow it out to be the biggest thing, and not focus
Besides
on any of the
Mario,
good
you
stuff. It
can
could be a
also
million
play
good
as
things you do. You do one fuck up, and it's,
Luigi.
yeah, you done. You're the worst
Peach.
person in the world. Like,
Daisy
they don't
One
care
of
about
two
context,
Toads.
nothing.
and Toadette.
All the
They all
characters
play
are
the
here.
same, so go with your favorite.
So
or
yeah, I don't
mix
really
it
care.
up.
Like, people are so upset about IGN giving it 7. I'm like, yo, but look at
Yoshi's
all the
and
10s.
Nabbit, on the other
Look
hand,
at all
won't
the
take
10s.
damage.
All
They're
the
a great
9s,
choice if you're looking for
all
a
the
more
8s.
easygoing
And
experience.
I'm like, 7 isn't even
Careful,
bad.
though,
Like,
they'll
I see people
still
crying
lose a
about the
life if they
Metacritic
fall
score,
down a
which I don't
pit,
even know what it
so
is right
watch
now.
your
But it
step.
was in the high 80s.
Additionally, the
Oh, it
Yoshis
should be
can
in the
flutter
90s.
jump,
Like, who
eat
gives a
objects,
shit?
and spit them back
Pikmin.
at enemies.
Right? Let's call it the second best sci-fi game of the year.
Speaking
You
of
know, at
games,
least to me
here are
right now.
some of the
Well,
new
right now it's the
ones you'll
first because
find.
I haven't played Starfield.
Hobby
You know, but
cats will
Pikmin,
copy the
that
player
game is in the
and
high
jump
80s.
when you
You think it
jump.
matters? I don't care. Like,
Melon piranha plants will spit seeds
I
from
do
their
not
mouths.
care. This game's people be like, yeah, that's like an
Condoms will
8,
fly
and I'm
at you
like,
and stick their
sure.
beaks where
To
they
me, it's a
don't
goddamn
belong.
11. It's like that, you
When
know what I'm
Conks
saying?
attack,
Even with
they'll
series
either
I love,
fall
like
through
I love
goo.
Metroid, right? My favorite entry is Metroid Prime 3.
Mumsies can be
That's
unraveled
not
if you position
the
yourself
obvious
just
choice
right.
for most Metroid fans. Either Super Metroid
Mamas
or
will eat
Metroid
anything
Prime.
that comes too close
Prime
to
3
their
is my
gaping
favorite.
mouths.
Then it's Dread at this point.
There are plenty
You know what I'm
more
saying?
new
Like,
enemies
I
for
love
you to
Dread
discover as
for all
well.
the new mechanics and everything that they brought to the series.
Goombas,
Just because they kept the series
Koopa
going
Troopas,
forward, Samus
Boos,
became the Metroid.
Locky
You know,
Tunes,
like,
and other familiar
I don't
foes
care
are also
that
here.
people, you know, a lot of people act like Prime 3 was the worst. Like, absolutely not.
Next,
Or 2.
let's look at the new
And I
power-ups
think
you can
both
find.
are better than the original.
In
'Cause I think
elephant
they just
form,
upped it and
make
upped
the
it.
most of your nose and your size. Swing your trunk to
But again,
attack enemies.
I don't care what nobody thought.
Destroy
Like,
blocks,
like
and even
back
do
then,
this.
now, even with Wind Waker, like I didn't care what
this
nobody
form,
thought about
you
Wind
can
Waker. I
easily
thought it was
break
the
through
coolest shit I
blocks
ever saw in my
and
life.
dash across
I'm like,
large
that shit looks
gaps.
like a cartoon
See?
come to life in the coolest way
If you store
possible.
water in your trunk
This is
and
insane.
spray it out, who knows what
And-
might happen?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That trunk sure is useful.
People were so upset about it. Like,
It's
I
not
don't get
just
bothered
Mario
by
though. Luigi,
you know,
the Toads,
like the stuff like that, review numbers. think that's all opinion based when it comes to the game. Like if you sit there and be like, yeah, the game is absolute trash, that you know isn't trash, and be like 0 out of 10, then that's something worth discussing. A 7, it ain't that serious. Oh, but it's a giant publication. Everybody gonna see that, and they're gonna base their, purchase on that. I'm like, no, they not. Absolutely not. They don't got that much power. If you think they do, you're out of your mind. You're putting way too much faith in any of these publications. People gonna play this shit because everybody gonna be playing it, saying, yo, it's awesome. Let's play it. There's people gonna take this game and be, oh, but it's a 2D game. It shouldn't be, eligible for Game of the Year. And I'm like, yeah. They said the same thing with Tropical Freeze, and Tropical Freeze is better than every goddamn game last generation. And I stand by that. Hell, it's damn near better than everything still. Tropical Freeze is it's such a masterpiece. It's disgusting to me, like, but people be like, oh, it's just a 2D game. How could you love it so much? For the same reason I love Super Mario Brothers 3, World 1, 2, and love the 2D Mario games. Like, it's just weird when people put limitations on genres, and to the point where it's like, this game, Prince of Persia, the new one coming out, Sonic Superstars. Like, how dare they be $60? Like, how dare they be $60? What are you talking about?
Hang on to an extra power-up.
They banging games. They're gonna be rich with content. You know they're gonna have a lot of content. Sonic has multiplayer modes, not just one mode. This has multiplayer modes. You know what I'm saying? So that gives it replay value. This game more than Sonic because this one has online, but still, good stuff. Like,
is a wonder flower.
I don't care about that. Oh, it's 2D. Like, imagine people would say that about first-person shooter games or third-person. Oh, it's just like, I don't buy into the whole walking simulator thing. Nah. Unless it's a walking simulator. But like, people say that about Sony games. Oh, the third person over the shoulder. I'm like, yeah, but they all play different. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not the same. They don't even be the same themes and things like that, which change up gameplay. It's just a stupid, thing. It's like, yeah, I get that they make a lot of cinematic third-person adventure games, but they're still different enough.
You could end up in a free fall.
But imagine people was like, yeah, those shits ain't worth, $60 or $70 in their case.
Your perspective
that perspective change, man. Love it.
Or you might
where I see it is
through space.
You gotta like
even wonders where your
be open to anything and not limit stuff. Like people are like, oh, this is just Mario an indie game. There's indie games like this. Like, yeah, if you really think that you could just pick out an indie game and be like, yeah, it's equivalent to what Nintendo's doing here, those indie developers will tell you, yeah, you're smoking crack, bro. Like, you know what Nintendo just did with this? Like, and this is before I even knew about them testing 2,000 ideas, and then because they had, endless time to work on this, 2,000 ideas before they settled on what they settled on. I'm like, that's fucking nuts. Because what if those ideas become ideas for DLC or future Mario game? Like, what are they? Like, I don't even want to know. I want to be surprised, in the future. I mean, if they use those ideas. But it's like, yeah, the amount of time that they get to put into the game, budget that they have, all of that, like,
you'll unlock in-game badges that change up the way you play.
Like, you think it's that easy? And so even the indie games, because there's so many indie games coming out this year that I was waiting for already for like 3 years. And then you look at stuff like Silk Song, which a lot of people, I don't even call it indie no more with the amount of, damn, this is beautiful right here. With the amount of people who are anticipating it, but that game is taking forever, and it's not because, it's 100% development hell. Have they had moments where it felt like development hell? Probably. I think that's all video games, but they working. You know what I mean? They coming up with ideas and trying to put their best foot forward. After making a massive hit, they don't want to disappoint. They want to up the ante. So they're taking their time. Look at the work that they put in, the years, to devalue something just because it's 2D and act like it's not the same amount of effort that goes into something like Call of Duty because it's 10,000 people working on that. Cool. But if 10,000 people work on the game for 6 years and 5 people work on the game for 6 years, it's the same shit to me. And it's the same shit to them. They ain't never getting that time back, But anyway, that's just, me talking out loud. Me talking out loud, basically.
There are many more badges with different abilities, from the convenient to the unconventional.
Dude, the hook shot, that has to be number one. Trying to do a full playthrough of this game Invisible is going to be something that somebody's going to do out there, and it's going to be awesome. It ain't going to be me. But that's awesome.
Some badges can be earned by clearing special badge challenge courses.
The hookshot badge, And honestly, though,
while
the
others
wall
can be
grab one is
purchased
going to
from
make the game
pop-up
feel
shops
so
on the
good.
world map.
You'll probably feel
Be
like
sure to
Samus,
exchange
but you got to
flower
use them one
coins
at a
you
time.
collect in courses for badges.
But I think, you know, depending on the stage, they're all going to get used. I almost, you know that Nintendo
Up to
designed the
4
game like
people
that
can
to be
play
like,
locally on the
oh
same
no, we're going to make
Nintendo
them use
Switch
everything.
system.
We're going to have a portion that's so hard, you're going to be like, nah, I can't make
Pick your
this jump.
favorite
I got to use
character
the hook
and
shot.
jump into the
that's
adventure
cool.
together. If a player is defeated in local
This game
co-op,
100%
their
can't have
character
nothing
will float
stupid
around the
like,
course as a
oh,
ghost.
you know, you
If
used
another player
a
reaches them
badge on this
before time
stage,
runs
so
out,
you didn't
they'll
get the
jump right back into action.
you know, stars
won't lose a
on
life
your
either.
on your
And just so you
profile
know,
in the menu.
if
That'll be
someone
so
is playing
lame.
as a Yoshi,
I understand.
you
Oh,
can jump
get
on
the
their
top
back
of every
and
flagpole.
ride
I'm
them
fine with
around
that.
the course.
Every
Even if you're
flagpole,
also
that
playing
makes
as a
sense.
Yoshi,
You know, because you get annoyed when you
Or
miss
if
and you
you're
got to
an
play the whole
elephant.
stage over. That's cool. I don't mind that. I actually like that. It gives me a reason to play the level again. But don't
if you
screw people
connect
for using
online,
badges and
you
stuff
might
like that,
see
because
other
that's part of the
players on
game.
the world map and in
And I don't think they
courses.
will. Again, just talking out loud.
These are people from around the world enjoying the game in real time.
I've seen a
appearing
few
as
people
live
debate
player
whether this is
shadows.
real online.
Just like in local
And I'm like,
co-op,
what doesn't make
if
it
you're
real
defeated,
online?
you
If
can
I could
come
make a
back to
room,
life by bumping
invite
into
12
a live
people,
player shadow.
and then 4 of them could go over there, 4 of them could go over there,
Players
4 of them
can
could go over
send
there, and, you know,
greetings
3 of them with me, then we all playing. Then
and
we
share
can
in-game
come out of that,
offers.
you know, stage
Even
and say,
though
all
you
right, I'm
won't
going to play
be
with
playing
them
together
in that
directly,
stage. And, oh, yeah, I'm
you'll
going
get to
to, you know what I mean?
experience a
Like,
subtle connection
let's say
with other
you got a
players
Discord
online
chat,
as you
everybody
enjoy
just
this new
chatting and
adventure
stuff.
together.
Probably be annoying when everybody's in their
You can also
separate
place a
rooms and all of
standee
it. So,
in a
but nah, you
course.
separate, you know what I mean? Like,
Standees
pop out
can
of the,
revive ghosts.
I guess
So
have like
place them
private,
in not
like
so
you
easy
know, mute
areas
everybody
and
else
help
who's not
your
in your
fellow
room, shit
players.
like that, and then unmute people when you get
You can
out.
purchase
Like that shit'll be
standee
mad fun.
surprises from the pop-up
You know, and then y'all
shops to
all
add
in the
more
same
to your
stage. You see them in the
collection.
background.
You
You could
never know
use them
which
to bring stuff to
standee you'll
life.
get.
They showed as much.
When you come
So I'm
into
like, to
contact
me, that's
with an online player
online.
or their standee, you'll see their username
Yeah, yeah.
and
So you could
heart
use a
points.
standee.
These points show how much they've helped other players on their adventure.
That's cool.
Reviving ghosts.
So you can have that
gifting
number
items,
crazy high.
reaching the goal pole together, and more
I
will
wonder
earn
if
you
it's just
heart points.
9,000. I mean, my bad. Maybe 9,000.
While
Or
playing
could you make it
online,
go up
you also
another
have
digit
the
and
option
make
of
the
creating a room to
number
get
go
together
up to
with
a
friends.
million and stuff like. Y'all been helping
In
people
the
for
shared
years.
room, you can see which courses your friends are playing. Enter
Maybe it
courses
takes
together,
long. So
and
the
even race through certain courses.
99999. What?
Start a race
Yeah,
by
well, you know what I
hitting the
mean. Like
race
getting it
block.
all the way to 9999, like complete it. That'll show people like, oh, this person really be
Then
playing
make
this.
a run for it.
And not only that, ain't selfish, you know. Put standings in and helps
Reaching the
people.
goal pole isn't the only way to
That's
finish a
sick.
race, though. In some courses, you'll need to grab a Wonder Seed or defeat a boss instead. Whether you're casually connecting with players from around the world,
Because you have an
or
open
syncing up
endedness
with
to this, like
friends
with the
for
open
riveting
world.
races,
Like,
you can enhance
so when
your
y'all all in the
experience
lobby,
with online play.
you know, people gonna see you go that way, somebody else go that way, be like, oh, I want to play with that crew over there. It's gonna be mad fun. It's online. I don't know what the narrative is. Oh, yo, I didn't even notice that big fat dude. You know, that what was that, a fish that they was bouncing on? That was sick. Sliding up the wall is crazy. That view is crazy in the overworld. I love seeing 3D perspective in 2D Mario games. Because, you know, in 3D Mario games, they'll do 2D sections in-game like Odyssey did. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't notice
Jump
that
into the
before.
unexpected with
So, I guess
Mario
those
and
are all
friends. When
your bosses. Probably corrupting characters like Bowser Jr. Watch this. Pause this. It's coming up. Alright, right here. You got, what's that? Red, blue, yellow. Those two look the same. I don't know. But it looks like those are different colors for each world, more than likely. Yeah, green, blue, purple, red, yellow. So there should be two. Well, Bowser probably counts as a color. So then one more. That's it. And it looks like after you defeat one, yeah, you defeated this one right here. Now you got a few left. That's cool. That's cool. And you see the Wonder Seed up there doing this thing. It's probably cleansing it. The whole Bowser Castle situation. That's cool. That's
Jump
cool.
into the unexpected with Mario and Friends when Super Mario Bros. Wonder launches on the
I'll throw
Nintendo
this back.
Switch system.
a bit. Yeah, but 2D games, 3D gaming, I don't care. If a game is good, I treat it as such. Even when it comes to like game of the year conversation. I remember I was, screaming it from rooftop the minute not even before I finished, before I even finished, It Takes Two. I said, if this game ain't game of the year, people lying straight up. Like, this game is masterful. Everybody who makes video games is looking at this game in awe. I promise you that. Like, like this shit is the fact that they took all these different genres, all these varieties, and put it into one product and put it out. Like, it was incredible. And I said, yeah, if this is not game of the year and it's some other bullshit, like, it's a travesty. Because what this developer did is iconic. The fact that they even had a game that was designed completely around 2 players, and then it's like, yeah, the way they even shipped it, where it was like, you buy it, you can invite anybody to play the whole thing with you. That's awesome. And yeah, it ended up winning Game of the Year in a lot of publications, even at the Achilles, which people like to use that as the main one.
Thanks to his newfound power.
Yeah, it deserved it, and I was so happy. But I was saying it from the start, like, this is Game of the Year, this is Game of the Year, and
it's up to
I remember people thinking like, but it won't win, it won't get nominated. Like, it's your Game of the Year. I'm like, okay, we'll see. And then it was. I was happy. Like, again, genre doesn't matter, so this game could be nominated for Game of the Year.
In this presentation,
100%.
We'll go over what's new in Mario's latest 2D
So yeah, if
side-scrolling
you ask me,
adventure, the
do
Super
I think
Mario Brothers Wonder game.
Mario
Let's
Wonder
jump
can
in.
be Game of the Year? Absolutely, it can be Game of the Year. Is it likely to be Game of the Year?
Is the
I would
Flower
say
Kingdom.
it's not unlikely.
It's made
You know what I
up
mean? I
of
think
6
there's a
distinct
big
worlds
possibility. The
encircled
problem
with
is that
Petal
this is a
Isle, making
fucking
a total of 7
year
areas to explore.
of insanity. Like,
Your adventure begins among the tubular
for me
hills of
personally,
Hype
I would
Rock
never
Plateau.
put remakes, remasters, re-releases in contention for
Once
Game
you
of the
get
Year,
past the
because like you
freezing
going back
foot
to your
of the
old work,
mountain,
bringing it
you'll
back,
be
and then
aiming
stomping
for
on
new
people's
heights
new
in
ideas
Fluff
and
Puff
everything.
Peaks.
Like, I don't know, I just think it's weird. But
Many
Resident
trials
Evil
await
4 going to
amidst
be
the
nominated for Game of the
picturesque
Year.
scenery and
You know
radiant
this.
cascades
Metroid
of
Prime is
shining
going to be
balls.
more than likely for a lot of places nominated. If Resident Evil 4 is nominated, Metroid
Traverse
Prime might as
multiple
well be,
islands.
right? Too.
Dive into
And-
the sea.
And
Explore through caves at the heart of the
yeah,
Flower
like
Kingdom,
then
the
you got
Petal Isle.
obviously the
There's also an
Starfield.
arid desert with
I
white
guess
sands
Spider-Man is
as
the only
far
big
as
thing
the
for
eye
Sony,
can
so
see.
they'll probably
An
just nominate it, just
uncanny
have something
forest
Sony
lined
in
with
there.
giant
The
mushrooms.
Spider-Man to get nominated, or it could
A
just be a good game and get
scorching hot
nominated,
world
right?
full of molten
But yeah, you
magma
got fighting
and
games,
more.
which I think if any
A
year
rich variety
there was
of
ever a year that
courses
fighting
await in
games should
each
be
world.
in contention for Game of the
Move
Year,
around the map
Mortal
in each
Kombat
world
looks like it
to
could be.
select a
Street
course.
Fighter definitely could be, and if it wins, I wouldn't even be
can
mad about
even
it.
walk
Like,
freely
but then
through
you got
open areas
Tears
you
of the
find.
Kingdom,
In these
Pikmin, which
spaces,
people,
if you're
Pikmin
not
not going
quite
to be
ready to
nominated.
take
Like,
on a
Pikmin is
particular
fire.
course, you can try a
Fire,
different
yeah.
one
I
instead.
promise you, everybody who played that
Play them
game
in any
is
order
like, yeah,
you
it's up
like.
there. But of course, Tears of the
Once you've
Kingdom
played a course,
exists.
you can quickly come back to
And
it through
Tears
the
of the Kingdom
courses
is Tears of
menu.
the Kingdom.
It's an easy way to find the ones you
So,
want to play again.
Yeah. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a difficult
While in
year.
courses, you might notice
There was a
some
lot of good
talking
games,
flowers.
new IPs, everything.
Get close.
So you
and
got like stuff like
Onward
Baldur's
and
Gate,
upward.
and
Get up here. What a pretty sunset.
I still think there's
They'll talk
even
to you,
indie games that can
livening
sneak
up
into
your
the
adventure.
conversation.
I wonder
There's
what
gonna be a
Google's
lot. Like
taste
Worldless.
They might give you
Listen, I
hints.
played that demo
Wonder if you can
about
get over
5 times, no lie. Maybe
Or
even
coins.
6 or 7.
You'd share your water?
Counting last year
with
when I
me?
played it a ton. The original demo they put out. And I think that game is genius. If that
Besides
game
Mario, you can also
lives
play
up to
as
that demo,
Luigi,
that game is easily in the
Peach,
conversation. Because it's just so cool what they did for 2D, for
One of two
RPG,
Toads,
for
and
presentation of
Toadette.
those genres. It's
They
sick.
all play
It's
the
sick
same,
and it's
So
special.
go with your favorite
Like,
or mix it up.
It's good stuff, man.
The Yoshis and Nabbit,
But yeah,
on the
like
other hand,
even
won't
Avatar,
take damage.
like I know
They're
people
a
will say,
great
"Oh,
choice
that's
if
just
you're
the
looking for a
Yugi
more
formula."
easygoing experience.
I'm like, dude, it's
Careful,
Avatar.
though, they'll still
That
lose a
looks
life
the
if
way
they fall
that
down
looks,
a
which
pit.
looks
So watch your
equally
step.
or better than every game
Additionally,
on the market
the
today.
Yoshis can flutter
Don't even
jump,
lie to
eat
yourself.
objects,
That shit
and
looks
spit
damn near
them
close to the
back at
movie,
enemies.
right? And then it's online co-op playing that
Speaking
whole
of
game.
enemies, here
I'm
are
like,
some
that
of the
could
new
easily
ones
be
you'll
game of the
find.
year.
Hobby
And if it's
Fabs
great,
will copy the player and
What would be the
jump when you
complaint, right?
jump.
Like, that's a good thing. The point is, this year got a lot of good games.
Melon
A
piranha
lot of
plants
good
will
games.
spit seeds
And
from
for a
their
lot of
mouths.
publications, yeah, they'll just go the easy route and say, what's the big one?
Condors will
Zelda,
fly at you and stick their
Starfield,
beaks where
you know,
they don't
and it'll
belong.
go, oh yeah, Let's just
When
pick one of
conks
those.
attack, they'll even plow through goo.
Or they maybe just feel those. Nothing was better than those.
Mumsies
That'd
can
be
be
alright too. But I think a lot of those
unraveled.
just gonna say,
Position
you know, let's
yourself
pick
just
one of
right.
those.
Mamas will eat
But
anything
I
that
wouldn't be
comes too
surprised a lot of
close to their
Nintendo
gaping
site
mouths.
specific ones go, you know what?
There are plenty more new
Pikmin was my
enemies
favorite
for you to
Nintendo experience.
discover as
See, I
well.
love Tears of the Kingdom. I love that we
Goombas,
got more of what Breath of the Wild
Koopa
was, evolved and stuff.
Boos,
But Pikmin was just
Locky Twos,
chef's
and
kiss.
other familiar foes
Or
are also
Mario
here.
wins, you know? And it's like, yeah, like crazy.
Next,
Shoot, they should have
let's look at the new
a
power-ups you can
category
find.
also for Game of the Year,
In elephant form. Make the most
you
of
know,
your
for
nose
DLC of the year.
and your size.
You know, like that would be cool
Swing
because
your
so many
trunk to
games
attack enemies.
live
Destroy blocks.
a long
And
life
even
now,
do this.
and then nobody actually
In this form,
makes
you
a
can
big deal
easily
about the
break
good
through
DLC.
blocks
So it's like
and
you
dash
got
across large gaps. See?
Cyberpunk DLC coming out.
If
You
you
know, a
store
lot of
water
games
in
had
your
DLC.
trunk
Mario
and
Kart
spray it
DLC is
out,
some of the
who
best of the
knows
year,
what might happen.
easily. So it's like imagine you give that game an award,
It's not just
and then they
Mario, though.
revitalize that
Luigi,
game to make people a bit
Toads.
interested. Because while I don't think any publication is
Peach, Daisy,
selling
and Toadette
millions,
all
I
have
definitely think
elephant
that they
forms
could
as
sell
well.
a few, you know, 1,000 copies to
The
people.
bubble form allows
Like
you
I
to
was saying
blow
earlier
light,
with the
floating
whole,
bubbles.
oh,
They can
IGN
be used
7
to
ain't gonna
capture
hurt
and defeat
Starfield.
enemies from a
It ain't.
distance.
You know,
They'll also
maybe
drift
a handful
toward
of
nearby
like
foes.
people, but that ain't enough. That ain't enough at all.
You can
Now,
take
when it
care of
comes
enemies
to,
surrounding you in one
I feel
go.
like getting people, oh yeah, you
Defeat
know,
typically
let me check that
impervious
out. It's
foes
that same amount of
and
people, so
knock
that could
out
work good.
baddies on
Well,
the other
actually,
side
for the
of
game of the
walls.
year, if you do this on the
jump
grand
off them,
stage, it'll be more.
like
It'll be big because people be like, oh, that game. I remember that game. Oh,
Bubbles
that
make it a
content's
bit
out. Oh,
easier to
dang,
get to
that
those
won,
hard-to-reach
you know,
places.
DLC of the
Just like
year,
that.
which is technically you saying this is the game of the year when
While
it
in
comes to
drill form,
old game,
you'll get a
but it's
pretty
new
nifty
content, you
drill.
know, like
This
or it's
makes
worth
dealing
playing.
with
It's one of the best
spiky
games of the year. So you
Or
revitalize that,
hard-headed
that'd be
enemies a
cool.
breeze.
And then
Or
next
you
year,
can
Mario
use it to
wins
drill
that
down.
award. Why? Because this game got
It
DLC.
also allows you to
Now, I'll probably
burrow
still have to
and
fight
move
Zelda
through
because
the
then
ground.
Zelda ends up getting
In a
DLC.
tough spot,
If I'm Nintendo though,
Take
and I'm
away.
launching my next console next year, the reason I ain't show Zelda
even burrow
DLC,
into the ceiling.
Mario Wonder DLC, you know what I'm saying? Is because what? I'm dropping that stuff on the
Wasn't
next
expecting
console. Be like with the
Plus,
4K
classic
upgrades.
fire
Yeah,
form
play it
makes
on
a
your next
return.
console. You know your DLC. You already own the game. Just
Oh, and you can
you know,
hang
buy the
on to
DLC
an
for your
extra
next console.
power-up.
You good to go.
In a
And now
pinch,
you revitalize
bust
those
out a
games all
power-up.
for launch. Like day one, there's Zelda DLC. You know,
Or swap it to benefit
Mario
the
Kart.
situation.
Maybe they announce a last, you know, wave of DLC. And even though Mario Kart, they need to be done. They just need to do an Ultimate Edition and
This
just release
is
that,
a
whatever, all the
wonder flower,
content.
a plant
Maybe
that
day one on the
grows in the
console
flower kingdom.
and call it a day.
It's
I don't really
said
want
they
them to do that though,
thrive
because I
off
think
this
that shit is
world's
gonna live a long
mysterious
life and
power
ends up selling like
and
80
release
million
it when in bloom.
units on that console.
That's
They just
the
make a new
power
one.
Bowser
Nintendo.
was after.
Nah, but yeah, they should definitely do DLC for a lot of
When
their
you
games
touch a wonder flower in a course,
that are huge. You know,
a
20
wonder
million
effect will
sellers and
trigger,
stuff like that.
causing some
From the last
interesting
12
changes.
months, I would say.
Pipes might start moving.
So you could give Pikmin a second
stampede
life.
of enemies can
You
appear.
could give Mario Wonder. Well, Mario Wonder will
The
still be selling
terrain
whenever the
may
next
tilt.
console comes out. And Tears, you know,
You can end up in
another
a free fall.
a little boost. I don't want to say a second life because that game's still gonna be selling too.
Bubble up. Your perspective can change.
I'll tell you one thing though, if Nintendo comes out with a console next
Or
year,
you
right,
might
which I
float
think everybody
through
expects
space.
it, right?
There are even
This will
wonders where
be
your character
hands down,
transforms.
and this I don't even care. This is not even an
Mario might
opinion.
become
This will be hands down the
Goomba.
best transition from console to console when it comes to game,
Or a
like game-wise
spike ball.
content. Like the content's crazy. You got a Zelda game this year, you got
Or
a Mario
blow up
game
like
this
a
year, you got a
balloon.
Pikmin game this year, and the
When
console
you
next year.
touch a wonder
You ain't never
flower,
have no
always
good
expect
like
the
this.
unexpected.
I remember us waiting for
Collect a wonder
Skyward
seed,
Sword forever
and the course will
for like a
return
year,
to normal.
and then being dry waiting for
Some
the next
courses
console.
need to be unlocked using
Same
the
thing with,
wonder seeds you've collected.
What was the other game? Oh yeah, waiting for Twilight Princess. It was dry on the GameCube for the most part.
You'll also earn a wonder seed as thanks from a poplin when you
Yeah,
clear
man,
a
like
course.
the transitions used to be pretty weak. Switches was great though, so they'll just continue that like tradition of it started
As your
great and then
adventure
ended great.
progresses,
So it went
you'll
into the new
unlock
system
in-game
great.
badges that
Because
change
Switch
up
that
the
first
way
year
you
Switch
play
was
when
crazy.
equipped. There are a
The
variety of
badges.
badges, each with its own.
Let me tell you, I've been
special
talking and
abilities.
just looking at this the
Let's
whole
go
time, and
over
it just
some
makes
of
me
them.
feel good.
Slow your fall with a parachute cap badge.
So I guess that character, right,
Enhance
is
your
your badge
wall jumping ability.
holder. That's that's what his power up is. If you compare the little dude to the Luma or Cappy, what does he do? The badge power ups. He's the one I think who
badges.
yeah, see, because the badge goes on that character. I know. I've seen this like 1,000 times. That you just realizing this?
Each with its own
I mean,
special
yeah,
ability.
kind of. And I'm just saying it right now. At least I'm just like,
Slow your fall
it's crazy.
with the parachute cap badge.
Cool,
Enhance
yo.
your wall jumping abilities with the wall climb jump badge. Unleash a burst of speed while
You
underwater.
see the way
by equipping
he
the dolphin
swims
kick
with the
badge.
burst of
You can
speed,
also
so
bring
good.
underwater
That's what I
blocks.
said. You're gonna be jumping through badges. When there's a water
Sharp
level,
jump
I'm
a
using the
bounding
burst of
leap
speed. I
with
want to
the crouching
move
high jump badge.
through. You feel like Donkey
Shoot
Kong
vines
actually
in
using the
midair
badge. I feel like,
and
man,
stick
listen,
to
Donkey Kong
walls
should
with a
be
grappling
like
vine
a
badge.
OP
Recover
player.
from
You know what I'm
dangerous
saying?
drops
Like,
instantly
I don't
with
want
the
him to be
safety
in the
bounce
conversation with
Easily
Nabbit and
find
the Yoshis.
important
No, I don't want him to
items
be
using
that
the
OP.
sensor badge.
But I want him to be like, he kind of comes with pre-equipped
nearby
badges
Moolah
already.
with the
You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be
badge.
so sick.
Become
So it's like he has that
invisible to your
fast
enemies
swim.
and
He has the
yourself with
wall
the
grab, right?
invisibility
Because, you know,
badge.
gorillas climb trees
You
and
will
shit.
not stop
And
dashing with the
hell, even
jump
swinging
run
on vines, like
And you can run
goddamn
the
Jungle
air for a
Book
bit.
and all that. Like, I'll give him
There are
the
many more
grapple.
badges
So
with
he
different
has those
abilities,
three.
from the
And then you can
convenient to the
actually
unconventional.
add one to him. You know what I
Only
mean?
one badge
So it's
can be
like, yo,
equipped
he's
per
a
course.
super OP character.
Equip them from
For
the
the
world
DLC
map
with
or when
super
starting a
hard
course.
levels. Like, that'll be
Or
mad
if you
fun.
don't make it
Why
through,
not? Do it.
grab a
I just
different
want to see
badge
Mario
and
and
try
Donkey
again.
Kong in the real mainline game together.
Some
I was
badges
happy
can
when
be earned
Odyssey
by
did it.
clearing special
Obviously,
badge
it was
challenge
8-bit.
courses.
You know, Donkey. Was it 8-bit or was it less? Because
Others
that
can
was
be
Donkey
purchased
Kong.
from Poplin
Donkey
shops
Kong.
on the world
From
map.
Donkey Kong.
Be sure
You
to
know,
exchange
during the
flower coins you
festival,
collect in courses for badges.
New Dawn City Festival and all that. Like, he was in there. I was happy. You know, there was a Diddy Kong suit in there. I was
Up to
happy.
4 people can
You know, like,
play
come on,
locally
do
on
it.
the
I
same
know the
Nintendo
Mario team
Switch
is like, yo, y'all
system.
want to do it. Stop playing. When I say all
Pick
friends
your
should be
favorite
in these
character
games,
and jump into the
I really
adventure
mean it.
together.
Donkey Kong
If
should
a
be
player
in.
is defeated in local co-op,
Diddy,
their character
Dixie,
will float around the
but they all
course
play so
as a
different.
ghost.
Then don't make them play
If
different.
another player
Make
reaches
it be
them
a
before
goddamn
time runs
character
out,
skin that just
they'll jump
animates
right back
like the
into
character
action.
looks. I'm fine with that.
Your group
I bet you
won't
mad
lose a
Nintendo
life
fans
either.
will be happy with that. But you know what? It's all
just
good.
so you know, if
It's all
someone is
good.
playing as a Yoshi,
You got enough
you
buttons,
can
man. Just
jump on
give
their
them a
back
ground pound,
and
baby. There you
ride
go.
them
That's
around
different.
the course.
You can ground pound
Even
some
if you're
Goombas.
also
Like,
playing as a Yoshi.
that's it. Right here, you ground
Or
pound
if
these
you're
guys,
an
they just
loser.
fall off the stage. Like, yo, he's OP. He's Donkey Kong, god damn it. He's
If
Donkey
you
Kong. That's what
connect
he's
online,
supposed to be.
You might see other players on the world map and in courses.
Like, put Kirby in this game right here.
These are people
And
from
then it
around the
becomes
world.
like, oh
Enjoy
nah, it's
the game
easy.
in
Kirby
real
is straight.
time,
Swallowing one of these
appearing
dudes,
live
that's gonna be a
player
giant
shadows.
star. You're gonna spit that out,
Just like in local
break
co-op,
everything.
if you're
The
playing,
Mario
you
friends,
can come back
they'll
to
be
life
like,
by bumping into a live player
who the
shadow.
fuck is this guy? Like, just follow him.
Players can send greetings and share in-game items.
When you actually look at
Even
the
though you
2D
won't be playing
Nintendo
together
games and put them
directly,
all side by
you'll
side,
get
and
to
you look,
experience
like,
a
which one is the
subtle connection
craziest?
with other players
And it's
online
like, dude,
as
the
you
answer's
enjoy
always
this new
fucking
adventure
Kirby, bro.
together.
Kirby. Kirby's crazy. It's like, yo, but Mario
You
1
can
was doing
also
crazy
place
stuff.
a
I'm like, bro,
standee in a
Kirby's
course.
been warping
Standee
in
can
his
revive
levels and doing
ghosts.
crazy
So
shit
place them in
for
not so
for
easy
years.
areas
What feels
and
like
help your
centuries,
fellow
basically.
players. You can purchase standee surprises from the Poplin shops.
It's like
to
Kirby,
add more to your collection.
Mario,
You never know which standee you'll
Donkey
get.
Kong, Metroid. You know what I
When
mean?
you come
Like,
into
that's what I would
contact
say.
with an online player
Then you
or
got
their
your, like, your
standee,
TV
you'll see
robos.
their username and heart points. These points show how much they've helped other players on their adventure.
Dude,
Reviving ghosts.
it's gonna be good. It's
gifting
gonna
items,
be good. But yeah, I just wanted to do this quick little stream
reaching the
because I saw they
goal
were gonna do
together,
gameplay. I thought they were gonna
and
actually
more
stream for like
will
an
earn
hour
you
or
heart
more,
points.
but they just decided to do, you know, a little bit. I don't think it
While
was really
playing
planned.
online,
I think they
you
just
also have the
saw
option
all the
of
hype and said,
creating
you
a
know
room
what?
to get together
Let's
with
throw some
friends.
Mario in here real quick.
In a shared
They'll
room,
probably throw it
you can
into
see
another
which courses
stream
your
later
friends are
on.
playing,
It's a
enter
good way to
courses
get people to
together,
watch.
and even race through certain courses. Start a race by hitting the race
Every
block.
player has to hit the race thing. Start friendly.
Then make a run for it.
Mario Kart is in everything. They ain't got no carts here, though.
Reaching the goal pole isn't the only way to finish a race, though. In some courses,
crazy.
you'll need to grab a Wonder Seed.
But
or
yeah, man,
defeat
I'm
a boss
gonna wrap
instead.
this stream up now.
Whether you're casually
think it
connecting with
was
players from around
good.
the world or syncing up with
Talked a
friends
lot, but
for
yeah.
riveting races,
It got dark in here,
you
y'all.
can
I ain't even
enhance
noticed
your
that.
experience with online play.
Awesome stuff, man. I can't wait for this game. I don't know about y'all, but I'm crazy for this game. be good. Dude, like, I know Mario Maker diehard fans probably look at this and like, man, I can't wait for the maker for this game. You're gonna be waiting a long time, I'll tell you that much. Cause there's a lot of craziness in this game. I'm not saying it can't be done, but if you think that they're gonna do that anytime soon, you're wrong. They're not doing it. They're definitely not doing it. They're selling Mario games, which I love.
Super Mario Brothers
I want the Mario games. I've been saying that since Mario Maker comes out. I love that these exist for the people who like them, but I want real, new, brand new 2D Mario games. Please, Nintendo, please. And we got one. We got a brand new Metroid game. The Switch, man, what a beast. That Switch is beautiful. I've been seeing some slander. People gotta stop. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this. Until the next one, people. Peace.